Okay, so new Abyss, and I got recommended an iTwin to lose video, and his thumbnail had 8 million HP. I haven't watched that video. I recommend you guys go watch it. I assume it's a very enjoyable video. Personally, though, I do not watch Genshin content. So it's a little weird. Geo skill damage. So I'm assuming Navia is getting a rerun, by the way, next update. So Navia, well, didn't she just get a rerun? That's crazy. No, I'm the crazy one. She hasn't gotten a rerun. So yes, next update, it's a Navia rerun. And then elemental skill cryo damage means Scoffy is going to be doing elemental skill cryo damage, basically. All right, so I think I'm going to do this just because, like, you really want Pyro on the first half, and then you really, like, I want to use my Mavuika on the second half, because this is the one where I think I went to lose said, or he didn't say it. It was in the thumbnail, right? So the 8 million HP in the second half, I think, is what it is. So let's go with the healing effect in this. I don't like picking buffs to buff the characters just because it's better that way. I meant to use Bennett before Kazuha here, so let's go ahead and swirl this. This should swirl Pyro. Ooh, it doesn't. All right. Yeah, Kazuha's burst is a little weird to me. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I mean, Arlecchino's still, like, a goat, honestly. Like, one thing I wish I could change to my Arlecchino build, get her to, like, 90% crit rate instead. Bennett's supposed to be in that slot, I'm telling you. All right, let's just, you know what, sit here, and we're just going to do more damage. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We don't need the extra stuff here. Yeah, get out of here. Yep, don't care. We'll, you know, just do our rotation here, and, yep. And thank you. It's supposed to be Bennett in this slot. I swear. It's supposed to be Bennett. I guess we'll just finish him off. Why not? Really not having a good time here. I haven't been hit once, by the way. Just got hit. But, you know, it was a little pebble of a water droplet thing. I don't really think it matters. So let's go ahead and let's see what can these guys really get with us. So yeah, we've got the cryo on top of the pyro here. So this should be very fun. Yeah, he's already there, and I'm just gonna do this. Oh, I meant to sprint. Okay. One good thing is that this guy can't have his thing taken away. So we'll do this just for a little bit. I need to do that. Okay. Yeah, we'll grab that. Burst. Boom. Yeah. We're not doing melt reactions. All right. So there you go. I didn't want to hit the... Immediately, you give me a very annoying... All right. Let's start off with this. Let's go. Come on. Come on, chat. We got this. We can do this. We know we can. All right. Yeah, because I can't gain energy on that guy. Annoying. Very annoying time here. Let's go ahead. Come on. Move over. Move over. Let's go. Come on. Oh, he's almost gone. Okay. Well, I mean, this certainly wasn't the greatest for Mavuika, but I don't really think the Mavuika team here is meant to do this. So, yeah. It did it, right? I mean, again, we'll see here that the issue of killing them with the burst, it matters, right? Normal and charge attack, no, we're gonna pick max HP because it doesn't buff anybody. All right, it's supposed to be Bennett. It's supposed to be Bennett. I'm telling you. Actually, it's supposed to be Zhongli because Zhongli has the longest duration here. Oh no, he's gonna start his thing. Yeah. I do not have my thing ready there, and let's see, can we climb this? Yeah, we can. All right, sweet. All right, well, I guess we'll have that, and then this. Yeah, it really isn't great. I mean, this is what happens. Like, Arlecchino, you know, she's missing a lot of damage from not doing vape here, so it certainly is not, you know, super nice, but we could do this. We could do this. It's just a little bit more. Come on, just a little bit more. There we go. We basically cleared a minute 30. If we were really trying to clear that chamber there fastly, then we would have gone ahead and we would have used vape, right? But we don't have vape on this, so yeah, this should be it for you. Let's go. And then, oh yeah, you always have pyro applied, but still, Mavuika is a little too brokey, and she does 100,000 damage super easily. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Ow, he took my energy. He took my energy. Suck, you suck. You suck. Go. Leave me alone. Bye. Get out of here. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely noticing the high HP, but that's mainly because C2 was very iffy on this, and obviously we didn't, like, that guy took all of our energy, which was really bad, right? Because if we don't have C2's burst, we're not getting the melts, so yeah. Let's just instantly restore HP. Let's go. This should be very easy. And in fact, I've been neglecting something that I can do here, and I can get 200 Elemental Mastery from my C2 Kazuha. I completely forgot this. Yeah, this is an awful rotation I have set up here. So the reason why I've been talking about the rotation and, oh, Bennett's supposed to be in that slot is because normally my rotation is, like, ordered in my party rotation. So Kazuha should not be there. It should be Bennett or, you know, Zhongli, preferably. Whichever one I'm using at the time. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do this. I mean, these guys have health. I mean, well, these are the last two enemies, and we're almost only a minute in. I mean, this is certainly, like, I don't know. It's more of the issue of, like, we're so used to, like, melt Arlecchino at this point that, like, you know, oh no, it's you know, vape Arlecchino. The damage certainly has gone down, but I mean, we still did that in like 45 seconds or something. Yeah. All right, we have everyone's burst up here. Let's just cook them. All right, get out of here. Yes, sir. Thank you. And goodbye. Yep. And boom, 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 and boom, and boom, boom, boom. Okay, you have that, and we'll go ahead and do this, and we have this, and this, and this, and oh no, you're gonna die. Uh-oh. Sorry, buddy. Didn't expect you to die, but you did. I expected you to die, if I'm being entirely honest. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. 8 million HP somewhere. Honestly, I have no idea where. I'm assuming it was the Electro guy, because I think I remember seeing that in the thumbnail. But, not very hard for C2 Mavuika. The main issue is just the team synergy being really wonky because of the energy overall, right? Normally, I don't have energy issues with my C-Lolly, right? Right, there's a different situation of enemy, and in this situation, my C-Lolly build didn't do that well, right? She didn't do that well, because normally I'm so used to doing, oh, here's a boss chamber, here's a boss chamber, here's a boss chamber, whereas, you know, we didn't get that this update, right? We were getting small enemies, kind of, right? So, you know, Mavuika, normally I go with boss chamber. Like, if we did Mavuika against, I mean, the first half here, it's destroyed. They're not living. I just wanted to use Melt Mavuika on what I think is the 8 million HP, which I think is this. I think this is the 8 million HP, or possibly this. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this one or this one was the hardest one to do, because the Horsey here, I didn't, you know, actually get to use my C-Lolly burst on him, and it just ruined the melts and stuff. It really... it kind of, and I think he has Electro applied to him, so it's very annoying. So, like, this is the issue with, like, enemies like this. If they have an element applied to them, even if it's, like, for Verissa, right? Because I was thinking about using Verissa for this first half, but I was like, but she would want Overload and, like, having Mavuika on the team and all that stuff. Like, you couldn't do Overload, so Chevy would be out of the picture. And then at that point, you could do Fiorina Sinyun, but then you have Fiorina who's not doing damage to either of these stages, right? So it was a really big mix-up, and this is the issue with enemies having like elements applied to them, even if it, you know, is somewhat beneficial to certain instances, like Hydro for Mavuika. Like, I could have just gone freely and gone into here with like double Geo Bennett or something, or Eon-san Bennett Xilonen. Like, I could have done that. Like, let's go ahead and do that. Xilonen's not going to be able to react to Pyro here, but I think it'll be at least a fun team to show. Let's just pick Energy Recharge. Like, we can go up against this here, and we can, like, you know, oh, we're reacting with Hydro, whatever, and then we have this, all of this, and you can see the massive amount of damage that you're able to do, and then, okay, maybe not massive. I mean, I'm rotating this, right? Like, or I was, but it kind of wonky things happened. All right, let's just finish this out. Yeah, we did it. Yeah, it's sort of like that, right? So, like, you know, she can, you know, there was some beneficial, but 900,000, if I'm being entirely honest, that is, like, worse than Melt just in general. And I had Xilonen giving me, like, 45% attack, and, like, the damage bonus and the Res Shred, along with Bennett and Eon-san giving me the massive attack. Like, we probably, that was really insane to have. To only hit 900,000, that's crazy. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you did enjoy, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.